And then I went to a positive only trainer for
Let's talk about that for a minute.
2 sessions.
Yeah.
Let's hear the
Then I
experience.
basically just lit my money on fire. It was
Tell us the
stupid.
experience.
Yeah.
I went to
This is experience with a positive only trainer from a non-dog trainer.
There we go.
Yeah.
We needed this.
and in
Well, we
Westlake.
don't have to name drop.
Oh, sorry.
We don't have to
We're
call
not
people
supposed
out
to do that?
directly. Come on now.
Well,
We're running a classy operation here.
sorry. Can you edit that out? I don't know what to say.
Just
I can't-
bleep it. Put a big beep right over it.
Sorry. Okay.
Anyways,
Anyway, we only went for 2 sessions, and they were very nice. And I was trying to get Deli trained to see if I could take her to daycare there because my work schedule was changing, and I didn't have anybody else to like take care of her. I don't have any family here. My friends didn't live near me at the time.
Yeah.
So I show up the first time, and then we spent the whole first lesson, which I think was like 50. It was definitely more than 150 bucks, maybe, or something like that. I don't know. It was not like cheap.
Yeah.
And we spent the whole time just like getting her to take. I would take a treat, and I would say, "Look at me," and I would move it from like my chest to like area to like here, and she would have to like focus her eyes on the treat and me, and like look at me, and I was like, "What the fuck is this doing?"
What? Yeah. What significance does that do?
It was supposed to get her like in tune to me so that she would listen to me or something. I don't know. It didn't do shit.
Were they doing some holistic, like crazy?
look at me.
I'm the
I am the
captain.
captain.
I am the captain.
That's what I teach all the dogs the first time, just to let them know. Hey, look at me.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So we did that, and we had to, like, she already knew how to sit and lay down, kind of. Yes. Not stay in a sit. Shouldn't stay. But
That's what everybody says. They call it like,
Yeah.
my dog already knows sit
I
and
know.
down and stay and this
Yeah.
and that. It's like, this is hilarious. Mark Goldberg posted this thing one time, trainer out in Chicago. He's kind of an older guy. He posted this thing. Actually, he wrote that book we've been reading. So he was like, yeah, my dog already knows sit, down, stay, come, this, that, you know? And he's like, oh, okay, cool. What are you calling me about then? And he's like, well, she tries to attack every other dog that she sees. And he's like, well, why don't you just say come?
Doesn't work so.
Silence.
yeah, it doesn't work. I like when people call
Right,
you because
so-
sometimes I'll listen and they'll be like, she already knows paw and shake. What the
Yeah.
fuck does that do?
Wait,
So,
so you did 2 sessions, right?
Yeah, I
So-
think 2.
So when you left the first session, how were you feeling?
I was like, I'm not really sure, but I'm committed because at that point, like, I didn't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
I
you-
really didn't know about e-collars and,
Yeah.
and board and trains and things like that. Like, Deli was my first dog.
Yeah.
We had one when growing up, but
Yeah, but you were feeling desperate and like
yeah,
you
I was
needed
like,
it.
yeah. So I was like really committed. So I was like, I would go home and I would work with her and try
Look
to,
at me.
we would
Look at me.
We'd do a lot of look at me things, and then it was the next.
Also, that's
session-
not even the appropriate way to teach look at me.
Well, that's what we were doing.
All right, hang on. This is the dog trainer way of teaching look at me. You ready?
Yeah.
Because this is a technique used for tricks sometimes.
Okay.
Right? This is not a functional obedience command, guys. It's not something that's going to save your ass in all these different ways, right? Get 2 treats, right? You ready?
Okay.
Take them here. Slowly move them apart from each other. Once you're holding them like this and you look like you're meditating, wait for the second that the dog's attention goes from eye contact. Yes, boom. Then you do it again. Zoop. Dog goes doop, 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 doop. Yes, boom. And then you do that over and over until the dog starts looking at you.
That's not what we were
Then
doing.
you start keeping your hands at your side and you do it.
Yeah.
And then the dog looks doop, 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 doop. Yes, boom. Then you have a dog that knows how to look.
Boom.
Well, I mean, I guess she was looking. It wasn't really doing much as far
She was
as
looking
her,
at the
like,
treat.
obedience and
Yeah.
anything like that. It just was. And so the next one we were supposed to be teaching, like a downstay essentially,
Yeah.
and it wasn't working for shit. And
Yeah.
I was like, this is stupid. So one of the girls at work had done a board and train, and I was like, tell me more about that. I don't
Yeah.
necessarily want to train my dog. I
Well-
don't like.
Well, what was it specifically that second time? You know, when you were trying to do the downs or whatever.
What was not
Yeah.
working?
What was it that clicked and you're like, this is not this isn't it.
It was just seemed like we were just going through all these hoops and we weren't really progressing like as fast as I wanted things to. I wanted to
2
get
sessions in, and you were not happy with the progress.
No. Okay, but even now I look at you and you do like a leash walk with the dog, and you're like, "Well, this is the dog this morning," and I look at the dog now. I was instant gratification.
I feel like you probably would have been too impatient for our one-on-ones as well.
Yeah, exactly. I said I don't want to train the dog. There's a board and train. I can send my dog somewhere. I'm all about outsourcing. Okay, all about outsourcing.